Let me show you all this panel here. This is the little piece trim ring. It goes around the heater gauges in the Mustang right there on the angle. Remember that pattern I showed you I was working on. James is going to come pick this piece up. There it is there. And get it bent right here for me. And speaking of the devil, there he is. Alright, hang on, y'all. So I kind of catch y'all out here what I'm out here doing tonight, man. Me and the wife got back, so I figured I'd get some work in on the Mustang tonight. Fitting this piece, James bent it up for us, man. You see how nice that looks? It's cool beans right there, man. But this is the replacement panel that we were working on for right there. This is where my new gauge is going to go. I got a AEMI performance gauge. It's a air to fuel ratio gauge, something I ain't never had before. This will be the first time I ever put one in or use one or anything. This is the parts number for the one that I got, but it does everything. Gas, E85, ethanol. I mean, it's a really good gauge. It was like $210 to get it here from Jegs, so we'll get it put in as soon as I can get to it. And but I want to get this piece. I got to do final fitment of it. I got right there. I need to cut it here at an angle and the height a little bit, and then I had to get this piece put in place. And then I need to go get some metal cutting bits to drill these holes, because it's got to have 2 1/16 all these holes need to be. So let me get that done. I get as much as I can get done tonight on the Mustang on this piece here, because tomorrow we'll get back on my truck and get the motor put back in tomorrow. So let me get this busy and get this busy. Let me get busy and get this done, and I'll let y'all taters in a bit. Right there it is, y'all. Got a good fit on it right there. I mean, it is, you can't even get your finger on it. It's so, perfect. I'm gonna put a screw right here, 2 screws in it, what I was using right here. Hold this in place. I get the bits we need to yes, right against it. I couldn't ask for no better fit. I like it a lot. I think it looks good. I get it painted black. You never know that it was a made piece. All this will be uniform. I was going to cover this little hole up right here where you couldn't see it too. So yeah, get my hose drilled for my gauges, and I put my line light right here, and then I get toggle switches and put right here. I go on to get them all in there, because I'm going to put the first one my fan, and then I go on to do electric water pump and fuel pump. I go on to put them. I don't have that yet, but they'll be in place, and all I have to do is wire them in. Alright, well, cool beans. That'll do me for tonight. I just wanted to get that piece cut and fit in place tonight. That way tomorrow all I had to do was get the gauge put in place, and then we'll try to get it wired up in the next day or so. After I get, like I said, I got to put the motor in my truck tomorrow and get it hooked back up. So alright, I'll holler at y'all taters later. Show y'all, we got all of our switches in. I just got the hose drilled for this, so they come in just a little bit ago, so I figured I'd go ahead and put them on this plate. But I like that. Looks good. Nice spacing in between them. This is our new panel that we're replacing where the radio goes. And up there at the top, you see that, which I showed y'all this before, but those were new gauges. Once we get them, I still got to get a bit to drill out the 2 1/16 hose right there that you see. But this right here allows me to hook up my my fans, and so I can get my not my fans, dang it, get the water pump, finish getting the water pump wired up and hooked up. I'm waiting on a few more pieces, or fuse inline fuse links are still haven't come in yet, so that's one thing we're waiting on. So that looks good, man. What little poop poops? You see Daddy's panel? That's alright right there. I like that. We'll get this painted black. What, did I scare the baby? It's just the panel. Look, see, it's not gonna get that baby. It's a dead edge race car and mama's. Yeah. Alright, so there's some safety switches. Cool beanos. Alright, I'll holler at y'all taters. Alright, show how I got this. This is my main wire coming in. I know it looks weird because I got this one coming here, but This is the hot coming into the car, and I just looped these to my switches here, so I think that'll be alright. Each thing don't draw a whole lot, and this wire right here can hold a good amp. It's real thick, so yeah, I think that's cool, Beanos. Hang on a minute, y'all. I like that. I still haven't got my inline fuses for this yet, so that's why I haven't hooked that in. Finished bolting this down or wire everything up, because the first switch here, this one is going to be to that, and I need to undo this one and put a link in this one to, these are to the fans. This will be to the water pump, and then as I get things, fuel pump, whatnot, to these, I'll add to this, but they're already here, so yeah. So cool Beanos, man. I like that. You know, come up, throw those on. Dig it. Alright, well, cool Beanos. I hope y'all enjoy. That's kind of where I'm at now. I got the fuel pump. I don't know why I keep saying it. I got the water pump wired up to here. It's just laying down there. Like I said, I haven't got my inline links yet, fuse links, so I don't want to, there's no point in hooking them up without it, but all of that's in, and I'm going to only thing I need left to do is drill me two little small holes here, or a small hole here and here. What do you think, Dad? I'm gonna go through and everything's on, they're on, and it's got a race car look, huh? Looks racy.
Yep, looks pretty good.
Alright, cool Beanos. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll holler at y'all taters later. I was going to pop back in here and show y'all how I had this wired up the way what I was doing here. See how I got my hot and ground coming in from right here with a switch running into the cab. That's where you can see it grounded up to here. And then we're going to reroute this the same way. We're going to run it under here, but I got to change this. I got to make this longer to go down to the alternator, which will be right here. I still got to get our brackets for it, so yeah. But all right, that's got the water pump wired in right there. Show y'all that it comes with a clip. We got the new clip in for the fan all wired in and everything there, so we're good to go there. That's pretty much got everything wrapped up to another set still, or stand still. Just waiting on stuff. The inline fuse link is sound like Dad's getting closer to that truck. Just waiting on the fuse links. You got it running. But yeah, alright, well, cool beans. Alright, I'll holler at y'all taters later. I hope y'all enjoy.